What's up, guys? Killer back here with another Empires and Puzzles video, and today we got to talk about, I guess that's Gef John. I think it's Gef John. So Gef John comes to us from the new Valhalla event. She's the new hero on the Valhalla event. She brings up the Fire Realm. So she is from the Mus. Oh man, I'm gonna mess this up. Muspelheim. Muspelheim realm. Anyway, realm bonus, they add that burn damage. They after they get low health. Not a big fan of. I'm gonna be frank and honest on this video. This video is gonna be pretty opinionated, but I'm gonna be frank and honest. I hate all the season 3 bonuses. I hate that it's not like family bonus, like it's built into them. I wish it was more built into them. I don't like the fact that it's based off death and low health. I think that is I think it's kind of cheap, and I think that's what's made me more lackluster towards the season 3 heroes, because their buff isn't sustainable for the whole battle or the whole time you're using them. And the way I play and the way I've been using them is that I need their buffs to be around the whole time. So that's what I will say about them. I don't like them cheating us out of like a sustainable buff. Like I like defense up the whole time. I like defensive down the whole time. And I wonder if that's got anything to do with the tile on the board, the way season 3 plays, because you get the tile buffs from poison and stuff like that. But they're not movable. So, it's just one of those things that like it's very, I guess it's how your play style. I don't like playing things to the death. Like I never liked Berserk or Enrage or whatever on bosses that are almost dead or about to die based off time limit. I like the total longevity of the fight. So uh, Jeff Jeff John, or Gef John, however you want to pronounce it, she comes to us with a 772 attack, a 766 defense, and a 1258 health. Um, she is the maiden command. She steals minions from the target. So apparently, however many minions the target has, she's going to take those minions and put them on herself. That's how I'm reading it. And then she deals a 500% damage to target. Awesome, great, proud of you, happy for you. As you can see, I have a picture of Marjana next to her. Now, this is the naked Marjana. This is not my Marjana. My Marjana is a little bit stronger than this, but this is the Marjana right next to him. First, I would like to say, animation-wise, you guys are being lackluster in this one. This chick looks identical to Marjana. They're just from different time periods as far as I'm concerned. The only thing that's missing is the lips. I think the eye color, and that's it. The get up, I mean, it's the same color scheme. I'm sure they use the same bronze and gold from Marjana's card. And then red hair, fire, I get it, but like it's some fire brunettes, some fire blonde heads, some fire gray heads, or some fire black haired chicks. I don't know. To me, I'm not impressed with the card. The animation from the card is not attractive right now. Now that's just opinionated. But I guess the point of this video is not to necessarily put down Gef John or Jeff John, how you pronounce it, but to actually let you guys know what you're gaining or losing by really going hard for this character. Um, I personally believe by going hard for this character right now in this game is not a mistake. I think it is going to be um, very important to meta players, very important to Teleria War players, very important to people who are struggling against Teleria. It is a move in the right direction from SG, but I think it comes a day late and a dollar short. And that's not taken away from her, and I'm not hating on Gef John, but it's a day late, dollar short. We have five, yeah, I want to say five new 5-star reds coming into the game right now, as we speak right now. And everybody's like, who are you talking about? Like, okay, so first we've got Geoff John. That's the first one that came. It's really not the first one that came. It's the second one that came. The first one that came is Garnet. Now, Garnet is not a counter to Telluria directly, but she is a move in the right direction for the way Telluria is played. You have a build up heal, and I want to say a build up cleanse or a dispel, and that is really, really, really important. Let me verify the cleanse because I always get the cleanse and dispel wrong on her because I can't ever see her card. But Garnet is the first 5-star red introduced in the game within the next 3 months that I know that's coming out. So this month you have Garnet, Geoff John, and you have Vanda. Vanda that's coming out. So those are three completely different heroes, but all red in the right direction. Okay, so then you have the month after that, you have Ruben in December, and you possibly will get Marjana's skin in December. I believe it's December. It could possibly come out in November. November makes more sense to me because they got the Christmas event, but you're gonna get Marjana's skin soon, and Marjana's skin does red shield down right now. Now, all five of those heroes complement each other. It's nothing to take away from one or the other. They're complementary. But I guess what I'm trying to get at and trying to put awareness out to is that I just chasing Geoff John right now might not be in the budget because you got a lot of heroes that just recently came out. Like if you chase ninjas, if you're thinking about going after Vlada, I can't pronounce her name. I'm jacking every name up tonight. I was watching some videos about her and it was like, yo, just it needs to be some awareness because is she the top hero for red Telluria counter right now? Absolutely. But is she going to be the top hero tomorrow? I don't know that. Um, and the reason I say that is because of what's going to happen with Marjana. I believe Marjana is your better investment and your better hero right off the rip. One, Marjana is going to be faster in 2 months. Two, Marjana is going to be adding a debuff to three heroes that will complement a 3-2, a 4-1, or a 2 part of a 3-2 team. Marjana's she's gonna be faster, she's gonna be better. Like in a short amount of time. We're gonna get a Marjana skin I feel like shortly. It's already been in beta. I've already seen the card. The card's available for you to see. Look it up on the internet. Now, if you were to compare Marjana skin right now to Geoff John, cool. All right, Marjana's lackluster in attack. She's lackluster in defense, but she is stronger in the health, so she's more survivable. Not to mention she leaves a dot. She doesn't take the minions, but she leaves a dot. Now the dot is dispellable, but minions are killable too. Also, Marjana's a rogue versus archer. It's so many good archers in the game. I can't see you switching Seishat's archer emblems to her. I can't see you switching Liliana's archer emblems to her. I can't see you switching it's just a few more archers I probably used before her. Now, if you don't have Archer, of course. Now, Rogue, on the other hand, to me, it's Alice and Marjana. Those are the top two rogues right now in the game. And it's just another more I'm missing. Like the ninjas came out, so there's a couple rogues there. I can't think of who it is, but it's a rogue and the ninjas that is really good. Um, but yeah, and then you've got another thing too is so now comparing Marjana's new stats on her skin. So first off, skins give you 5% increased mana, 10% health, 10% defense, and I want to say 5% crit. Let me see. Let me make sure that's right. I have to look. It's something. It's another stat that they give you. That's really really strong for um for the skin. So on top of the skin stat, let's see. So Marjana's skin increased her offense to 753. Okay, 753 compared to 772. So she's still lower on the attack side. Now that's the card. That's before you got the other one leveled or whatever not. 704 for defense, so she lost defense. But she jumps up to a 1499, 1499, 1499 on the health. So now you've got a sniper that is stronger on the health. But is she a sniper? So what happens to Marjana when she gets her skin? Marjana deals 358 damage to the target and minor damage to nearby enemies. Okay, that's not That's less of a hit. But if you think about it, hitting 3 faster than fast is actually doing more damage to the team compared to a one direct 500 hit. Okay, so like you gotta, that's scenario driven. That's not necessarily fact based or how it's gonna go. Let's go to her next effect. Her next effect is a 54% defensive down to red for 4 turns. And now if they keep this, which I don't think they're going to keep this, but all ice enemies get a 34% attack for 4 turn, reduction in attack for 4 turn. Now, what would you rather have? A minion snatcher or 3 people that are now susceptible to more red damage? Also, if they're blue, like your flank blues that we saw with Vela, or you catch that flank on the other side and you hit your Fenrir, doesn't hit you as hard anymore if they keep the card the same. So now you're looking at Jeff John. You're like, oh, that's perfect for her because now she's gonna set up for the slam dunk. Absolutely, and she could put her after it. So they work really well together. I think they work really well together now because both of them go off. It's a one shot, but then later on they're gonna work better together. But remember, December I said Ruben. Ruben comes out. Ruben hits 3. So if Ruben hits 3 and they keep his card the same as they've got it going on, I think Ruben is more desirable than Gef John with the Marjana skin. Also, you've got, well, which is coming out sooner. Let's actually go who's coming out sooner. Is Vanda. Vanda comes out sooner, and she does right now 110% damage to all enemies. That's not the right skin. Let's see. Is this the nerfed one? Let's see. Yeah, she does. She does a nice 110% damage still to all enemies. So now you got 110% damage to all enemies on top of that red debuff. So that might, and she's very fast, so she's going to happen more often. And she's still 61% health. So, I mean, Vandal looks like she might work better with the Marjana. And you probably already got Marjana ready to go. Then you've got Ruben. Like I said, let's go Ruben because Ruben will be next. Ruben will be next. That will be the next addition to the Telluria or Green Tank meta counters that we've got going on here. But I actually have Garnet's card. Let's see if I can catch it. No, I can't see the whole card. Alright, so it's not the whole card. If it was the whole card, I'd read it. That's my problem with Garnet right now. I don't have a whole card on her. But let's see if we can't find Ruben. Alright, so I got Ruben's card. So Ruben's going to come out in December. Ruben is already innate resistant to mana down. So counter to Telluria there. Ruben hits 3 for 215. The target and nearby enemies. So 215 off the rip. That's how they got him right now. All allies get negative 50% reduction to damage. So now he prevents you from getting damaged for 4 turns. Also, Ruben produces a minion after he goes off to everybody on the red team. So, for me, out of the 5 reds they put in, Gef John is the most one-dimensional one they've got. She's an independent contractor. And I'm for it because most good snipers are independent contractors. But the synergy of red, if you look at the synergy of red has always been a support class, has been added to themselves. Even like Gravemaker hits 3. Black Knight buffs everybody. Mitsuko buffs everybody. Anzal heals everybody. Zunkaitha attack ups everybody, cleanses everybody. Red Hood hits everybody, but she puts a minion on everybody. The one that I've got that is making me think is Captain Kestrel and Natalia. Those are both kind of independent contractors, but even Natalia reduces the mana of who she targets, and she burns. Captain Kestrel hits 3 though, so that's might be, and then he hits harder as the more mana they got. So that's one you might think of as like not so much of somebody who's like a target. Gazul makes everybody innate to effects and stuff like that. And then you've got the ninja, which I cannot find a card for save my life. I think I'm gonna try to find one. There we go. Cool. Let me see if I can find one. I think I can find one because I fought one today. Let me see if I can find the card where I won. Let's see what this guy's got. No, no. But my point in getting this is I think that out of the next five heroes, I think Gef John is actually the most lackluster one in my opinion because she's so one dimensional. And honestly, it's what we need, but we needed it. It's too late. You're pinning two snipers against each other right now. Everybody's like, oh, go with go with Gef John, not Marjana. Marjana's been here for a while. Marjana's the chick. So I found Garnet's card. So mana charge 3. We'll go with that one. All right, heals all allies for 710. So off the rip, you get a 710. She does add the temporary shield of 100% of your max health. It says all allies are immune to new status effects. Another all allies person. Again, red is the buffing class. They buff each other, one another. They debuff all or some. Um, Another person that actually has to be on this list because there's a sixth red that's coming out that actually I think deserves some attention as well, and that would be Kagan. Kagan now does a 512 hit to one target. It's slow, so not great, but then he adds defense and mana up to everybody. Everybody. So like, Gef John's great, by all means, if you get her, if I got her, I'd level her. She's looks strong. She is that sniper. I just find that if they could have changed her class, and I think if she didn't have this realm bonus, she'd have came out on like a season or something else. It just would have been a little bit better. Um, Power to all the ones who got her. Congratulations to all the ones who got her. I am impressed, but not impressed. I'm looking more forward to Ruben personally. I'm looking more forward to Garnet because of the buff with the ninjas. I'm looking more forward to Vanda for the buff with my Victor. And it's weird because mana increase with very fast speed. So I don't know if that's going to make two tile do something. But what I'm saying is that because she's season 3, this is my problem. Because she's season 3, the realm bonus. I mean, the only person you got to put her with is the other guy that that came out with her. Um, Bor something anyway, whatever his name is. It's just not enough. It's not enough synergy around her besides the fact that she's a sniper. You could put her on as a sniper with any teams because she's gonna just knock the crap out of somebody. But like, I mean, you're not running Smoley with her, so her burns harder when they get close to death. You're not putting her with Balder. I mean, you could put her with Balder. Balder, I don't know that they complement each other. But now I'm looking at Balder. They're both archers, so you're definitely not putting her with Balder. Like, you see what I'm saying? Like that's not helping you any right now. Like, Balder is an archer. I wonder if Smoley's an archer. Smoley's a monk. Okay, so I just wish her class was a little bit different. Now she does control me, so it makes sense. I will be doing some pulls probably like on Sunday, the last day. I'm really deep already into this month. It was such a great month for heroes. Like, I'll just be honest, this month has been a great month for heroes. Like, this was your month to come back on meta and get ahead of the Telluride meta. The problem I have with all of it, again, it's late in the season. Remember, March is a year from season 1. You're only going to have possibly 6 months of this meta changing against Telluride, and they've already changed up wars. So how much Telluride are you really going to see besides on raids more than you will on wars? Now, from my understanding, the very fast war is next, so I can see you still rocking Telluride green tank, but there's a better very fast tank, which everybody knows is Alfreich. Um, if Alfred goes very fast off before this chick, nobody cares about Gef John right now. She's definitely offensive. I don't see you putting her on defense. She doesn't do any dispel for you. That minion snatch would have to have a minion meta. I could see you doing the minion snatch on the minion war with her. That would be pretty cool. I think that would be pretty cool. But I think she's very one directional. Whereas Marjana's a rogue. Oh, that's what we didn't go over. What is Marjana's card going to be? And Ruben was a cleric, by the way. And then I just saw, because we got to compare. We have to compare. Um, we have to compare what everybody's class was because that also makes a very big difference as far as who you're putting your chips on. Let me see. Did I go too far? I think I went too far because I beat all these guys. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Maybe it was you. Nope. I wonder if they just switched it because I just caught that card. They might have switched it. Yeah, they might have switched it. Dog. Okay, there it goes. All right. So Garnet is a scholar, is a sorcerer. And I think Vanna also is a sorcerer as well. So that's another thing that makes her a little bit interesting with Garnet, because if you have two sorcerers, then you probably wouldn't run them together. I see a lot of people running double red flank. I think that's a mistake. Um, I think Vanda and Gravemaker make a lot of sense. Double Gravemaker makes a lot of sense, but I really think that's a mistake. I think the double color should still be wing and flank and opposite flank of the wing. So like you run the 1 in the 4 or you run the 2 in the 5 for the double colors. Um, I'll be honest with you, I haven't struggled at all for the double red. The double red's not doing anything for me. Like that's not helping anybody. Like that's not stopping me from winning raids at all. I don't see a change there. Um, it's not that big of a deal for me. Let's find out. Let me look one more time and see what we said. Ruben. Let's see what the card. That's what Marjana's. What is Marjana turning into? That was a question. So let's find out what Marjana's turning into. Marjana is turning into, according to this right now, it could change, is she's going to turn into a wizard. So that's even more, that's to me stronger, because wizard gets a 15% increase on their special if it goes off, which I think is perfect for hit 3. That's just like, I would rather Gef John be a wizard. I mean, wizard could snatch minions away, but they got the whip. They're making her kind of like an archer ranger class, so like, it makes sense, like based off her appearance. I just don't agree with it. And I think, I'll be honest with you, this looks like a cheap card. This looks like a cheap card. If I get her, I'll probably level her though. She is right now the best red sniper in the game. But I think that's going to be overridden very soon. And I wouldn't be surprised if you see people running double Marjana, one skin and one regular, because you could hit the first one fast and then come by and smack who you wanted to. If the first one doesn't kill who they want, as far as like a green or like whoever, and then reduce the damage on the red. So I mean on the blue. So I think that, like, by all means, if you get her, pull her. If you're like, man, this is the sniper I needed, do it. I'm not telling you how to play or whatever. Not. I just don't want you guys to get so hyped because red's about to be so strong. So make sure you're responsible using those rings and using them on the hero that best suits your playstyle and what you got in the tank. I think Gef John is probably better after Marjana skin than before. That would be my thoughts, because she's going to be, I would use her now, but I think after the Marjana skin, she's going to be so much better, because you're actually going to have a red defensive or a red shield down. Not to mention we're on the cusp of Christmas, which is the only 5-star red defensive down from Santa coming. So like, it's just so much tech that was going to make her. She's like that final piece. Don't get me wrong. I'm not taking away, but she's that final piece. She's not the piece. She's like almost 2 months too early for the complete meta of the shield down, defensive down, big hit. And Marjana is a year late, and Gef John is 3 years late. It should have been way. We should have been way sooner before our second red sniper in this game right now. Blue's got, I think, 8. Green's got 8. Purple's got close to 8. Yellow doesn't have that many. Yellow has 2, but then like red had 1 up until today. Today's the second one. So guys, I don't know. I'm on a tangent. Um, I like Gef John. No hate against that. I wish she wasn't an archer. I wish her realm bonus was supported by just having more than one of her class. I wish that it wasn't a realm bonus. I wish it was a permanent buff. I think they should switch all the season 3s to permanent buffs, not a bonus if you die or get low health. I hate it. That sucks. Maybe attach it to the special. I don't know, something crazy like that. If you have more than 2, like all of a sudden season three's realm bonus to go off. That'd be crazy. But then that'd make them fun. But that's all I got. Am I impressed? No, not impressed. Am I pleased? Yes, I am pleased. I'm happy. I'm happy for Geoff John to enter our meta. Um, but this is the signs of showing you that it's about to switch out of green. Make sure you stay ahead of that and realize that after the reds go up, something else is coming. Something else is coming. Something else is coming to knock this meta away because this meta is going to be it has five almost four counters coming in the next 2 months. Geoff John, Vanda. I'm personally gonna go with Garnet because Garnet does the innate ability to not be debuffed. She adds that little not just the unbuffable stat to your team, whatever, at all, and it's faster, and you can get it off going faster to her first, and then put it on the rest of your team once you get a stack going or whatever. Once you get her charge up, that's the word I'm looking for. You got Ruben coming. Ruben reduces the damage coming in, and he hits 3. You got Marjana's skin coming. I mean, it's all that's coming to get rid of the green tank. So then, what's the next thing? Um, in my opinion, personally, look out for stack effects. Not status effects, but stack effects. Scotty, however you want to pronounce her, she's the only one I know for sure that has one. And if you dispel it or cleanse it, it doesn't go anywhere. That's going to be new meta in the game very soon. Stack effects. Look for that for season 4. I guarantee you that's going to be something crazy that we're going to be like, yo, we don't have no stack effect cleanser. And you're going to need a stack effect cleanser. That's a new meta they're coming out with. Um, just be prepared for this. So, like, you guys going hard for Geoff John, by all means, have a ball, have a blast. I went hard for the meta. I'm going to, so I understand what you're saying. I understand, but that's all I got, man. Killer out. Happy SGU going in the right direction. Sorry it's a little late for all those who've been playing the game. Um, so the next one, peace.